Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? If you are new to the channel, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Weave, and here on my channel, we coach you on 3 crucially important areas of your life. First, on your personal growth and development. Second, we continuously push you forward as you continue into your professional careers in business and entrepreneurship. Third, we help you to build, maintain, and nurture long-lasting and more meaningful relationships. Today, we talk about why you should never feel guilty about taking time for yourself. And without any further ado, if you don't know much about me, I don't like to waste time, and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. Put yourself at the top of your to-do list every single day, and everything else, it'll fall right in place. How the hell do you find time to give to yourself? And how do you deal with the guilt when you somehow manage to find it? As individuals who deal with a day-to-day grind of careers, businesses, families, bills, schools, kids, and just living your life, it can get pretty overwhelming, right? It gets to the point where we sometimes quite literally say to ourselves, the hell am I gonna find the time to finish all of this? Yet and still, what happens? We usually wind up accomplishing whatever we set out to do in the first place, right? It might not always be in the time we had hoped for it to be. It might not be in the order you expected for it to get done. It may not be always organized or planned down to the finest details. But guess what? It got done. And as overscheduled as our lives are, it's ridiculously challenging to find time for yourself. There are a couple things that you can do though, right? Like work on something during your lunch break or waking up an hour early. But most times when you try something like that, it's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't save you much time. But if you've tried everything that you can think of and you still can't seem to find the time to schedule for yourself, then you may need to take a hard look at your schedule and your priorities. Because there are always things in our life that we can either get rid of or that can be smartly consolidated with another task or obligation so you can try and become more timely. See, there's a huge difference between the things we do in our lives that are important yet aren't truly priorities. Not to add, if you are someone who has the problem with delegating responsibilities to someone else, you jam yourself up by doing things you truly won't have to do, but you gotta do it though, right? Because you're the best at doing it. And I understand the need for you to feel like it's done the way you want it to be done. But how many more productive responsibilities and things could you be tackling while you are taking care of something that half the people in your house, half the people at your job, half the people in your family could do for you? A lot, right? And I know you feel guilty about strapping somebody else with a task or responsibility that you usually do. But it's incredibly counterproductive of you, and you won't reap the full benefits of solitude if you don't do that. Because here you are saying how much time you wish you had for yourself, how you need time to do something important, how you have to find a way to take things off of your own plate. And then you spend all of your time feeling guilty about delegating it to someone else. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? And the full purpose of life, in my opinion, is to experience life, is to be free of obligation from time to time. It's to experience happiness, not being bogged down by things, by people, by a job, by a business, by your kids, by your family, by your friends, and take time for yourself. And there are great benefits for you taking time for yourself. Most notably are for your mental and physical health. Being by yourself with no distraction gives you the chance to clear your mind, to focus, to think more clearly. It's an opportunity to revitalize your mind and body at the same time. And I know it's hard to think of effective solutions to problems when you're distracted by new information, regardless of whether the source is electronic or human. And even important to more of your solitude is an innate ability for you to recognize that your daily stresses, your constant feeling of being overwhelmed, overworked, or as a byproduct of not letting go of the things that are not important, that paper that's due in 2 months, that work assignment you have 4 other people in your group helping you complete, you have this constant need to be busy. And I get it. When you do something, you feel like you aren't being productive, right? You feel like you should be doing something. Yet what? You are still complaining about not having time. Interesting how that works, right? So let's reclaim your time, reclaim your sanity, reclaim your insight into the most productive and important things that need to be accomplished. And if nothing else, understand that the time you take for yourself is one of the most important things you can do to allow yourself to feel whole. It's already difficult enough living life, taking care of other people, taking care of yourself, ensuring a future for your family, friends, or your kids. Don't make it that much harder on yourself by not allowing you some you time. Time to escape and just be mindful. And time is the most valuable asset we have, isn't it? Money and material things can always be replaced. But time, the time you get for inner peace, for quiet, for comforting, it's priceless. So use your time today to reclaim what is rightfully yours. Leave the stresses of assignments, tasks, and obligations. Let that stuff become secondary to your mental and physical health. Allow your mind to be at peace knowing that everything in your life has its rightful place and a rightful time to need your attention. But you need to be at peace with yourself first. As always, thank you to every single one of you guys for tuning in today. And if no one has told you this already today, I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, I want you to become official to the squad. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification and become a part of a team that will constantly push you forward to personal growth and success. I'll be back with a new video for you guys soon. In the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.